Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, February 17th, and I am coming to you today to talk about three things. Those three things are the current phase two that we're all in, what the CDC's requirements are for some changes that are happening with COVID. And then number three has nothing to do with COVID at all, but is really important to real estate. So please watch the whole video. So first and foremost, the entire state is in phase two. And what that means for real estate is that open houses are permitted for people with 10 or fewer, including the agent. And so there needs to be some kind of sanitation station. People need to be wearing their masks, and they are recommending that you have a sign-in sheet or some way of tracking who's coming in and out. The showing times or having a showing schedule is still required and limited to 5 people in the home for showings. The ruling still stands that you don't need to be leaving a business card behind when you do a showing. However, multiple people still are doing that, but you are not required. So if you want to save your business cards, you're welcome to do that. So not a ton of changes. We do not know what phase 3 looks like or when that information will be released, but I am checking on it every single day. And as soon as we know what qualifications get you to phase 3 and what phase 3 means for us, I will obviously be sharing that information. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that there are quite a few people who are qualifying to get vaccines. And so some people within our office have already received their first dose or potentially getting their second dose soon. And I want to state that the CDC still requires that you wear or recommends that you wear a mask after you have been vaccinated. In addition to that, you don't know if they just don't know right now if you could be a carrier that could then disperse that out to somebody, and or if maybe you are one of the very small few that vaccine isn't going to cover. So we still require that masks be worn even if you've been vaccinated first or second vaccine. At this point, a mask needs to be worn when you're in the building or at the office. And the third thing that I want to bring up is there's very, very significant changes coming to the MLS forms effective March 3rd. And we are going to be putting out a ton of public service announcements, including hosting a class to go over these changes and then actually releasing videos with small chunks of these changes as well. But it is vital, like there are some significant changes in these forms. It is vital that you understand these. So the very first thing we recommend is that you register for one of the classes that the MLS is hosting. So you can go to the MLS and you'll see here that within the first couple of items on the front page, they talk about the legal bulletin and the forms revision. And when you click on that, you can register from the portal directly for one of their upcoming classes. I want you to see that there are multiple options available to you for you to take these classes. And look at this one's almost full now on the 24th. So several classes before this goes live. I would highly recommend that you register for one of those classes, and please stay tuned to all of the ways that we reach out to you through the weekly bulletin, through the Facebook group, through this blog, and then through email communications, because we will be communicating with you about all of these changes in the next several weeks. So please stay safe. Be grateful that you're not in Texas right now. We are much warmer and our little snowstorm doesn't even compare. And I hope you are all doing well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.